educated. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Bitch, I'm hella hated. I'm hella hated. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Bitch, I'm hella hated. I'm hella hated. Yeah, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Listen Doctor Radio, and I bring you guys a brand new show today. And I am brought to you by YouTube, Anchor Radio, and Spotify. And you already know what this is. We are the Listen Doctor Radio. Wow, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Listen Doctor Radio. What's cracking with you guys? What's popping? What's good? What's good? Man, we got a good show for you guys, man. You see the title, you see the name of the show. If you didn't know, now you fucking know. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? I have a topic I want to talk to you guys about today. Something that I think is really, really important. Something that I think that needs to be talked about. Something that nobody wants to talk about and get canceled. This cancel culture type shit that we have in America right now, the PC movement. The title that I have in the comments is it fair to say that Black women do not want to be criticized? Is it fair to say Black women do not want to be criticized? The reason why I said that, and the reason why I didn't say all women, but it should be all women. But the reason why I didn't say all women, because I don't know what white girls go through. I don't know what Mexican women go through. I don't know what Chinese women go through on a regular day basis. I know what the Black community go through with Black women, because I am Black. So I can't speak for, i.e., other races, because I'm not that type of race. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to even talk about what I go through with Black women, because I know what I go through with Black women. With that being stated, man, we had some stuff that came out on the news, on the blogs. Auntie Monique, comedian Monique, Miss Parker herself, Nikki Parker, went online and opened up her mouth and said something to a bunch of women. Quite frankly, didn't give a fuck about what she said. And now they are trying to cancel Monique. And I had to say something about it because I speak about this a lot in the Black community. I had to say something about it. Yes, I did say that. Miss Monique, Miss Parker, Nikki Parker herself is now being called a basher of Black women. Of all Black women. She's being called whatever, any name they can think of, the disparage what she had to say. Black women in the Black community want to cancel Nikki Parker, aka Auntie Monique, the comedian Monique. I don't agree with a lot of things Miss Monique says, but some of the things that she said make sense. And I'm going to show you guys some video and some proof. Shout out to the people that's coming in the building. Hello, hello. If you're here just to be here for a minute, hello, hello. If you're in the building to say whatever, communicate with me. Hello, hello. If you're just in the comments to say what's up, you can do that as well. But please leave a like if you're on the YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button as well. Please do that, man. Let's get it going. Everybody on my Instagram and my Bigo, hello, hello. We are live right now. Come check us out. But we're going to get into what Miss Monique said, and we're going to dissect what she said and how she said it. And we're going to dissect what another comedian by the name of Ricky Smiley had to say. And we're going to dissect what another comedian on YouTube had to say about it. And I want you guys' opinion. Is it fair to say Black women do not want to be criticized? And I can say without a shadow of a doubt, it's fair because as a person who's been a manager for 3 different pizza chains, Papa John's, Papa John's, Domino's, and um, Papa John's, Domino's, and Pizza Hut. I'm sorry, I did work for Pizza Hut before as well as a manager. Damn, I forgot about that. As 3 different pizza chains, I have worked and had to manage other Black women and Black males. And one of the things I speak about is when holding women accountable. In the world of society that we live in, no one holds women to accountability. We automatically hold a man up to accountability. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. If a man gets a child at 16 years old, he pops up with a girl that's pregnant. His family and people would tell him, you have to step up and be a dad. If a girl at 16 has a child, she has 32 flavors of options to not have that child. She can give it up for adoption. She can let her mom and dad raise it. She can put it on somebody's doorstep. She can leave it at a fire station. She can leave it at the hospital. She can tell the people that she want to have an abortion. She can say all kind of shit to get out of the situation. But a man must step up and be a dad even though he doesn't want to. Can I get an amen? A boy, must step up and say, I'll be that daddy, even though we both had sex, even though we both know it was wrong to have sex without a condom, even though we knew it was going to happen after the fact, but we still did it. She can say she don't want it. He must have to have responsibility. And I think that's fucking unfair. Shout out to my brother that's in the building. What up, Cerulli? What up, brother? I think that's very unfair that Black women period, do not get told to stand up and have responsibility. Prime example, my brother. You got brothers, man, that's out here working 9 to 5s, doing their thing in their children's life. They paying child support. You got a dude that ain't paying child support at all, ain't doing shit for his daughter, but picking her up every couple of days. And he's not on child support. The difference is the man that's paying child support that's in the house with that woman, he's paying child support for his child. The man that's not in his child's life, only in his child's life when it's convenient for him, he doesn't pay child support. That is a problem. And that happens a lot in the Black community. That happens a lot. What up, my nigga J Nasty in the building? What up, bro? It happens a lot in the world of society. I am a big advocate of Black Lives Matters. A big advocate of men lives matters, fathers lives matters. I am a big advocate of that. You'll never see me not speak about men because there's no one that's rich, famous, that speaks about Black men more than we do in the Black community, like me, Tommy Sotomayor, and a couple of other people out there that speaks about Black lives, about Black men in general, that we deserve respect. I just have to tell my brother that a girl that he's in jail with, likes him to the fact that she likes him to the fact she wants to marry him. And I had to tell my brother, man, just because you made a mistake doesn't mean you don't deserve love. Just because you made a mistake in your life does not mean you don't deserve to be happy, bro. You should be proud that that girl want to be with you. And I gave her my blessing. Meanwhile, his baby mama that's actually a part of him, haven't seen him, haven't brought his daughter to go up there and see him. None of that. None of that. His daughter's never been up there to go see him, but a girl that he met on a party line actually went to go see him. And every time she goes to see him, she has to get the test, the corona test. Anybody who had that test is fucking unbearable to have. But she goes because just because he made a mistake doesn't mean that he cannot deserve happiness. You see what I'm saying? But we have told our men, what up, Deshaun in the building? We have told our men, we have telling our young brothers that you don't have to have happiness. Just be a provider. Be a man that goes out and provide for the woman. Our whole entire fucking life, all we do as men is provide and protect. When do we get to have people to love us? When do men have a chance to fucking be vulnerable? When do men have a chance to say, you know what, I don't want to go to work today. I'm going to let my girl go to work today. When? We don't. And then when we croak over and we die, then they at our funeral acting like they were so fucking happy and so sad. And she's going to be on the next dick in a week. That is what we go through as black men. But in this is not about black men right now. It is a little bit. But I want you guys to listen to what Monique said. And I'm going to give y'all what I took from Monique. Shout out to the people that's in the building. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go over and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It is The Listen Doctor Radio. It's behind me on this monitor. The Listen Doctor Radio. And while you're over there, go ahead and hit deedee&cecetv. deedee&cecetv. That's deedee&cecetv. Go subscribe to that channel. That's me and my wife reaction channel where we do a lot of reactions. We do pranks. She do fitness workouts. You want to see somebody work out? Go check it out, man. It's really, really awesome. We got a lot of great reactions. We're trying to get 500 subscribers by August. Do your part and go subscribe to that. But behind me, man, I didn't take no offense of what Monique said. All Monique was telling young women is men do not find that attractive when you out wearing a fucking bonnet. That's all Monique said. And now black women who say they speak up for black women are trying to get this lady canceled so she can't make any money anymore. People want to come and say she's bashing black women. Black women don't want to be critiqued at all. Black women do not want nobody to say, anybody who worked with a black woman before at your job, if you tell a black, and you had some type of manager position, and you tell a black woman any fucking thing, they flip the fuck out. It's so crazy that Chef Ramsay, I remember this because I went through Chef Ramsay's junior chef school. That was the first person to actually bring out my potential in me as being a chef. Shout out to anybody that know him, who Chef Ramsay School in New Orleans. He had a chef contest. They had a black girl on Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen has been on TV for many years. Everybody that goes through Hell's Kitchen have to sign a waiver because they know how Chef Ramsay gets. He throw pots at the wall. He cuss you the fuck out. Tell you to get out the kitchen. You worthless. You have to sign a waiver. Most people sign that waiver because of why? They want a chance to get to know Chef Ramsay. They want a chance to get on TV. They want a chance to get taught the art of cooking. So they'll take all that abuse just to get next to Chef Ramsay. It's okay for Chef Ramsay to talk to you disrespectful, but a black queen that y'all call a black queen, Miss Monique, aka Nikki Parker, can't tell you that it's not okay to wear a fucking bonnet in the streets. It's not okay to walk around with a fucking bonnet on your head. That she's wrong for saying that, right? I did my own research. She's not the first person to say that. A person that we look at and hold dearly in our hearts, Miss Maya Angelou, used to tell women the same exact shit. The poet Maya Angelou used to tell black women, respect your fucking self. Respect yourself. Having a body on, it's not showing that you respect yourself. Can I get an amen? But let's listen to what Miss Monique said and what everybody got riled up about. Then we're going to listen to what Ricky Smiley said And I'm with them both. It's time for this PC cancel culture to get the fuck out of here. Because if that's the case, men get told we are worthless by a football coach. I played football my whole 4 years of school. Every day I had my coach telling me, you need to do better, Jermaine. You need to do better, Jermaine. Or you can do better than that. Or you can do better than that. We did do right in practice. We used to have to run suicides. Anybody that knows sports, if you didn't do what the fuck you need to do in practice or on that field, you had to go run suicides or you had to run the whole field. Sprint. Men have been comfortable with people telling us that we're failures. Women do not get told they are failures at all. Women get told that they are beautiful. Women get told that they can do anything in the world. Not black men. We get told you look like your ugly ass daddy. We get told you ain't gonna be shit in life. We get told you worthless. When the fuck do women speak up for black men? But in this calm statement, all she was just saying was, respect yourselves, queens. Let's watch what Monique had to say, and then we're going to get into some other shit. This is Monique, the actor, Nikki Parker, whatever the fuck y'all want to call her, Auntie Mo. This is Nikki Parker, what she had to say to the black women. Let's go.
So, it took me a minute to say what I'm getting ready to say because I want to make sure I'm not saying it in judgment. And I want to make sure I'm saying it from a place of love. Y'all, some of y'all have given me the title of auntie. And I'm honored that y'all do that, right? But there are times where auntie got to talk to her babies and say some real shit. So yesterday, I was in the airport in Atlanta because I'm in Jackson, Mississippi now at Chuckles Comedy Club, right? And we got 3 shows tonight. We got a matinee at 5:30, then we got 7, then we got 10, right? And I'm excited. I always love going to the stage. So when we got to the airport yesterday, I was excited, like, all right, baby, let's go get him in Jackson, Mississippi. And as we began to walk through the airport, I saw so many, actually too many to count and too many for me to tap. But I saw so many of our young sisters in headbands, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and this is how they're showing up to the airport. And I've been seeing it, not just at the airport, I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and these slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home? Let me make sure I'm representing the family I created so that if I'm out in the street, I look like I have pride in myself. And I'm not saying no full face of makeup. I'm not saying no full front lace frontal. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is, could you please comb your hair? And if you don't want to comb your hair, they got enough shit out here now, baby, where you can style yourself up and look like you have pride. I'm not saying you don't have pride, but the representation that you're showing, someone would have to ask you to know that you had it. So my sweet babies, for the ones that do call me auntie, I love you for real. Even the ones that don't, I love y'all asses too. But the babies that say auntie to me, please listen to auntie. Always have pride in your representation of you. It's not to get a man. It's not. It is just your representation of you, my sweet babies. So I'm just giving y'all a warning. If I see in the streets in the airport, in the Walmart, and you got a bonnet on, and you got slippers on, and you looking like, what the fuck? Auntie gonna tap you and say, hey, baby girl, show you what you worth. Show you what you deserve. So all of those posts that you see celebrities putting out there saying, hey, queen, hey, queen, hey, queen, well, can we start putting it into action? So I'm asking our wiser sisters, when we see our little babies out there looking like they just don't care, and I'm not saying y'all don't, it looks like it. Can we just tap them and say, baby girl, you deserve more than what you're showing. Represent you with pride, my babies. And that may be a part of us helping our community. Because if you look like it, say, baby girl, you deserve more than what. So when I say, hey, queen, I can only say it to the sisters that it belongs to. Because a lot of us are still in queen training. So if you're in queen training, stop being fearful of taking your position. And queens don't walk around with bonnets and headscarves and slippers and pajamas. That's for the house. When you go outside, represent you, baby, like you are worthy and you deserve the title of Hey Queen. Nikki love y'all for real, and I ain't never gonna BS you. Stop wearing them damn bonnets and headscarves looking like don't nobody give a damn about you, nor do you give a damn about yourself. Because you're beautiful. So represent it. I love y'all for real, my babies.
All right. That's what Auntie Monique had to say about the bonnet. Fair or not, did she say anything disrespectful? Did she say anything disrespectful? Because I can call her out if she said anything disrespectful. I don't see it in the comments. I don't think she said anything disrespectful. All she said was, it is time for Black women to start earning the right to be called queen. For years, we just tell y'all that y'all are queens. Your simp ass boyfriend that just want to get in your pants. Shout out to Cookie in the building, what I love. Your simp ass boyfriend that just want to get in your pants. He tells you you're a queen, but then you don't show it. That was Nikki Parker, aka Auntie Monique. All she said was, stop wearing those bonnets out in public. She walked through Atlanta airport. Shout out to you, love. All right. I will. Just hit me up what it is. All she did was walk through the airport in Atlanta, and all she saw were Black women wearing these fucking bonnets. We all know what a bonnet is. We all know what they are. I wear them to cover up my hair when I get in the shower. We all wear them, but it's something for you to have on while you at home. I didn't hear anything disrespectful. She just pointing out the image of Black women and how clean it up. Exactly, Deshaun. My dude said it, man. She didn't point out anything disrespectful. All she said was she's pointing out the image of Black women and how to clean it up. She gave great advice. All she said was, I didn't think I don't think it is. I don't think it's good. You send it to my WhatsApp. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. Send it to my other phone, Cookie, because I'm live on that one. Send it to my other phone. I ain't gonna get to that one. They wanted by for 30. The 770 number. The 770 number. All she said was to clean up your image. Yeah, that one. 779. I'm sorry. 770-799-8402. That's all she said was just clean up your image. Black women want to cancel her. Black women want to get Monique told she shouldn't be saying that. It's not her business what we wear in public. We can wear whatever the fuck we want to wear. Okay, let's examine that. Would you wear a bonnet to a funeral? Yes or no? Would you wear a bonnet to an interview when you're trying to get a job? Yes or no? Would you wear a bonnet on a date to go meet a hot guy? Yes or no? So if you wouldn't wear that to go to none of these places, why the fuck are you wearing it to go to the store? Why the fuck are you wearing it to go pick up your child from school? Why the fuck are you wearing it to go to your child's teacher parent conference? The airport. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, as a black person, no other race have to speak for other races. Whites don't have to speak for other whites. Black folks, we have to speak for other blacks. My bad. My bad. I'm working so hard. It's good. All good. I just appreciate you coming, man. You always here. Appreciate it, my brother. You'll never get a problem from me, Deshaun, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and give you this, man, because you always in the building, man. Anytime I'm live doing something, you always here, my brother, at work. So you'll never have to say that, my brother. We go way fucking back, brother. And when we get this shit popping and we start growing and you're one of the first people to have one of those, man, over here. So appreciate you, my brother. That's most definitely, man. Tops off to you, man. Everybody doing their job right now. I'm working. You working. We all working some kind of way. But we're going to listen to Ricky Smiley, what Ricky Smiley had to say in defense to Monique. And I want to see if he's wrong for what he had to say. Because this shit is getting scary. You can't say anything about a black woman. You can't say anything about the LBG community. You can't say anything about them either. You can lose your job. You can lose your job. You can lose everything that you have if you say something disrespectful or not even disrespectful. You know, just something out of your heart to respect yourself. You know, we could tell boys and men all day, pull up your pants, stop sagging your pants all day. Have respect for yourself. Have respect for other people. And we don't get upset. When you tell a woman to have respect for herself, she gets disrespectful with you. But let's listen to Ricky Smiley. Let's listen to what Ricky Smiley had to say. And I'm really tired of this PC shit. Because y'all don't have a problem with y'all Kevin Sanders, whatever the fuck his last name is, Kevin Sanders, calling y'all bitches, calling y'all worthless, calling y'all fat, calling y'all unattractive. And you know how I know y'all don't have a problem with it? You know how? This man's almost to 1 million fucking subscribers. But you got a man like me that doesn't even do all that no more. Unless you do something to want it. I'm not going to just call you a bitch just because. You got to kill a kid. You gotta leave your kid at home and it get raped, and you say you was at church and you lied. That's when you get the wrath of that. But you just don't get a regular bitch word from me because I just want to call you one. But Kevin Sanders calls you out your name. You follow him. He got a million subscribers already, damn near. But I'm struggling to get subscribers because I'm not in that PC world. I'm not going to agree with what y'all want me to agree with. He looks feminine, looks sweet. Y'all relate to him because he looks sweet as fuck. Y'all can relate to him because he looks like a girl. He gives that girl mentality. He rah, 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 rah. He don't let you talk like y'all do. Black women don't let you talk through shit. They won't give you a word in. So y'all respect him because he does that. The same shit that y'all do. Right? But let's listen to what my guy Ricky Smiley said. All Ricky Smiley was saying is the same thing. The same thing. Y'all need to start respecting yourselves. Respecting yourselves. He tired of seeing that shit too. Let's go. It's Ricky Smiley. Let's go.
Hey, what up? This your boy Ricky Smiley.
It's not. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all watch this right quick and I'll be right back. Hold on.
Monique made this video, and I saw the video, and I liked the video because ain't no way in hell I would have had the nerve to make a video like that, even though I felt that way. I just didn't have the balls to do it or say anything, because nowadays you can't say anything about anything without getting canceled. What up, Nick and Kyria? Love y'all. Everything that Monique said, and the way she said it, and the way she so kindly articulated that video, I think it was done not from a place of judgment, like she said. I think it was done in a place of love. So I'm not going to talk about the sagging pants and the bonnets and the fights in the airports and the things that I've seen, because I'm a regular traveler. I'm a stand-up comedian, so I travel. But I want to put a spin on what Monique was talking about, this outside of the bonnets. And let me just say,
can y'all hear me out there?
I absolutely agree with her. So I guess they're all about to get canceled. But let's say this right here. And I'm going to just give this analogy. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant are three of the best players to play the game of basketball. But had those players went out on the court without a coach,
without okay.
training, I don't think they would have been able to accomplish what they were able to accomplish. Johnny Cochran had a teacher. Thurgood Marshall had a teacher. Somebody taught Dr. King as he made it through Morehouse to become one of the greatest civil rights leaders of all time. And the point that I'm making is, whenever you get to a point where nobody can critique you, nobody can say anything to you, then you'll never be able to grow. And you'll never be able to get better. And I read a lot of those comments or whatever, and I didn't even care about Monique making a video in a bathroom, because the message was so damn powerful and so on point. I didn't even notice that she had a bathrobe on, and what difference does it make? It was the message. And I hate to say it, you know, being going out to the world, going to cities and stay safe, whatever, you know, there's a lot of things that cause the stigma that's on people of color. That's right, Pastor Brian. You need a teacher. And whenever we get to a point where we want to counsel somebody and gaslight someone for saying something that is correct, I didn't give a damn if Monique made the video naked. I was more focused on the message, and the message was absolutely correct. You know, and I'm sure there's a lot of women that probably would have put on a bonnet to go to Target or Walmart, or put on a bonnet to go to the airport, that probably watched that video and changed their mind and thought about what she said and the way she said it, because she said it with absolutely love and respect. Now, here's the thing. If you don't agree with what she said, that's fine. But to criticize her for trying to help someone be better, what does that say about you? Nothing she said in the video was wrong. It wasn't judgmental. It wasn't mean. She called you queens. It was like a coach. These New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Bucks and the Kansas City Chiefs and the Alabama Crimson Tide, they go through days of hardcore football practice with coaches criticizing them every day. The best chefs in the country went to culinary school and got criticized because the biscuits had too much flour in it, or not enough flour in it, or they left the steak on the grill too long, cussing, and it was hell raised in the kitchen. Our band teacher cussed us out for missing notes and playing A flat when it was really A natural, and start over, damn it, get it right, go home and practice, boom, 2, ready, go. And when we get into a place where we criticize someone for only trying to make us better and give us some advice, because here's the thing, Monique is an Oscar award-winning, one of the best to do it. We started out together, and I'm not just saying that because she's my personal friend and sister. You know, just the way she did it, it literally brought tears to my eyes, because it was done. It was way more love in the message than it was critique. It was just a little bit of critique, but it was so much love in the message. She never spoke condescending, and it was a great message. And I'm gonna say this right here, and this is what I'm gonna add to what Monique said. Monique said, preparation means opportunity. Preparation means opportunity. If you're a single woman, and I see a lot of bonnets, and I have yet to see an ugly woman with a bonnet on. All of y'all are beautiful, and you don't need the bonnet, because all of y'all are beautiful. You have your little lashes on. You look dope if you just go ahead and switch it up a little bit, take the bonnet off, put on a baseball cap, flip it, and pull your baseball cap down, put you on some shades, and still look dope. You probably missed out on an opportunity of having a husband. You probably missed out on the opportunity of getting into a conversation with a business owner. Somebody could have offered you a job that would add some zeros to your income that would have changed your entire life. See, the thing about it is, one thing that Steve taught me and that my granddad taught me or whatever, man, you don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know what God got set up for you, but always be prepared. And back when we was growing up, we had to put on a damn whole suit. I wore a three-piece suit and got on the airline and flew to California with my grandmother. So all I'm saying is, when you're in a space where you criticize someone that only trying to make you better, man, that's a good space. And if you don't agree with it, then keep it moving. But to criticize someone for just trying to show you love, because when people don't love you, they don't say shit. They let you sit there with a booger in your nose, sit there with food in the corner of your mouth, sit there with green shit in your eye, and they don't tell you nothing. Hey, go wash your face. Hey, go get some tissue, go blow your nose. That's all she said. She just told you, hey, you got a booger in your nose. Go get some tissue and get your nose clean so you can look presentable. That's all she said. She just asked you kindly, hey, don't walk around with something in your nose. Go ahead and get some tissue, clean your nose, because you're too beautiful to be walking around with your nose not clean and green stuff in your eye, or go starch in the corner of your mouth. Real talk. So take this video, and if you don't agree with something, man, keep it moving. But don't start to mistreat, shut down, dog out, gaslight the person that's trying to show you some love. Extraordinary people do daily what ordinary people do. That's Pastor Kevin Bryant. Extraordinary people do daily what ordinary people do occasionally. Thank you, Pastor Bryant. Enjoy this message. Share this message. Show Monique some love, and show love to our sisters, and tap them one at a time. Tap them. Let me give you a good example. And I'm gonna shut up after that. I promise I'm gonna say nothing else. I was in Walmart right here on 280 by my house. I was walking through Walmart. There was two sisters. They had bonnets on. They had on jogging pants and a jacket. It was one time they both had bonnets on. They said, "Hey, Rick, it's my lady." I said, "Hey, what's up?" I said, "Well, give me a hug." "Oh my God, we listen to your morning show. We listen to you every morning. We want to come to karaoke or whatever." I said, "Hey." I said, all right. I said, "Come here, let me talk to y'all." I said, "Y'all know damn well." I said, "As beautiful as you are, why you out here Walmart with a bonnet on?" "Oh, Miss Smiley, we're so sorry. We just had to run in here right quick." I said, "But wait a minute." I said, "Listen, one of the chances of you walking into Walmart, meeting your favorite comedian and your favorite video personality. And it's my first time meeting you, and you met Ricky Smiley, and both of y'all got bonnets on." You know what they said? "Oh, Miss Smiley, we so sorry, we embarrassed." I said, "Don't be embarrassed." I said, "You're too beautiful there. Look at you." So I said, millions and millions and millions of dollars walk through Walmart. Somebody might walk up to you and give you a job and set you up for an opportunity that might change your life. You know, so get all of that together and share the video. And I'm saying this with love, but don't criticize. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I got a cookie. Come here. I want y'all to see my granddaughter. Come here. Here. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. Hot dog. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop,
on his thoughts about he said, "This is another comedian on YouTube who had to say something about it. I'm gonna point out something that you didn't hear. I'm gonna point it out after he said what he has to say. I'm gonna give y'all mistakes to this shit."
One of the queens has put out a public service announcement to all the young ladies who have made it to have their attire be bonnets and pajamas and slides and dingy t-shirts and things of that nature. She said she went through the airport, been walking around like most of us, and you just see these little bonnets and dingy t-shirts. You know what I mean? And funky pajamas and slides. And she said, hey, Queens, I love you, my sweet baby. Those of you that call me auntie, I love you. Let's take pride in how we present ourselves. Let's dress better. I love you. Mm-hmm. And y'all trying to cut Monique head to hell. Oh, yes, y'all, everybody. Hold up, mind your business. Everybody, hey, listen. This is why I don't be, I don't be for real when I tell people stuff. Now, I ain't mad at nobody. I already know if you walk out the house with a bonnet on your damn head and some dingy pajamas and some slides and a dingy sweat, hey, listen, I already know from the presentation, ain't nothing I can tell you. There's nothing I can tell you. Everybody don't want to be correct. You can't help everybody. Can't correct people. You can't give everybody advice. I mean, you can get it to them, but I knew y'all was going to try to kill her as soon as she said that. You think it's bad now? You think everybody going to stop wearing bonnet? Hell no. It's going to be a bonnet brigade up in here. Oh, well. We in a situation now where if you try to tell somebody something, they won't be and say, look, you coming out the house looking like you don't wash your ass. Please don't do that, because I love you. Now, Kevin Samuels will call you a fat ass crazy old dingy guy. And he's wrong. But then Monique say, hey, baby, I love you. I want you to do that. Now, she wrong, Joe. You can't win, y'all just don't want to be told nothing. And I ain't going to tell you nothing either. Bye-bye. Don't do that. Because I love you.
Listen to what that man had to say here. Listen.
Now, Kevin Samuels will call you that nasty, greasy, old dingy guy. And he wrong. But then Monique say, hey, baby, I love you. I want to do that. Now, she wrong, Joe. You can't let y'all just don't want to be told nothing. And I ain't going to tell you nothing either. Bye-bye.
You know why that man had to say that? Because he don't want to lose his YouTube channel. You know why that man had to say that? Because he don't want to get flagged the fuck down. Y'all might not know this, but I had over 85,000 subscribers at one time on my YouTube channel. 85,000. And we got that in a total of 2 years. I came on air and I was not joking when I said it. I said I voted for Donald Trump. And when I came and said I voted for Donald Trump, everybody went like, what? People started leaving the drones. I made a comment about a black woman when I said that why we have to give black women a title of being a queen. They should have to work for that. Because in the kingdom community, if you know anything about royalty, the princess is not called the queen when she's a princess. She has to work to become a queen. She has to go through all these different things to become a queen. The king is not going to give his prince the kingdom because he's the prince. You have to work for it. But in the black community, black men feel like they just have to be called a queen. You got black men that's out there at the Waffle House fighting, and they butt naked asses everywhere, weave everywhere. You must still call her a queen. You got black women having kids, leaving them with their mama, leaving with the cousin down the street. The boyfriend that they messing with, sleeping with the child, she still must be called the queen. One of the greatest rappers alive, Tupac Shakur, his mom, his statement was, my mama was a crack fiend. But what he said, she was always a black queen. That can't mix. You cannot be a crack fiend and be a fucking queen. You just can't have it that way. But Tupac was not stupid. Tupac knew if he would have came out and said his mama was a piece of shit, if Tupac would have came out and said his mama didn't do what the fuck she was supposed to do, if Tupac would have said that, he wouldn't have been big like he has been. You wouldn't be a legend, Tupac. You wouldn't be who we idolize, Tupac. DMX came out and said it. His mom was a piece of shit. DMX came out and said his mom wasn't around. His mama put him up for action. His mama wasn't in his life. At his own fucking funeral, he did not even acknowledge his mom at all. Not the whole funeral. Not one thing. They said if it wasn't not for who? Earl Simmons, his fucking daddy. Not his mom. His daddy. His daddy. But dads don't get respect in the black community. Black men don't get respect in the black community unless you're a fucking slave. That's when y'all want to put respect on our names. Michael Brown lived his whole life, people disrespecting him. But when he died, everybody went out and shout, Black Lives Matters! Black Lives Matters! If it matters so much, why you motherfuckers ain't going to Chicago tell those people in Chicago to stop killing each other then? If it matters so much, why you motherfuckers ain't telling the owner of Black Lives Matters why the fuck she moved into a white neighborhood and not moved into a black neighborhood? She made money off of young people dying. She made Michael Brown daddy, Trayvon Martin's mama, had to beg that lady for money. Let me say that again. Michael Brown's daddy and Trayvon Martin mom had to beg the CEO, the founder of Black Lives Matters, for money. Michael Brown mom and dad received a $3 million check. Trayvon Martin's mom received a $4 million check from the state. Those states. They went broke in less than 2 years. None of those people set up a Michael Brown school fund. Not a Trayvon Martin school. Not a Trayvon Martin scholarship. Not a Trayvon Martin camp. Summer camp. Football program. Nothing. Nothing. They went broke. And they had to beg people that made millions, and I mean millions, off of their son's debt. They had to beg those people for money. And she said, I quote, Black Lives Matter is not a charity. That's what she said. If y'all want the proof, go to my last video on last week, last month, titled, Where is Black Lives Matter? That was in the title. She said out of her own fucking mouth. She said Black Lives Matters movement, BLM, is not a charity. That's what she said. She said she told that to the parents of those two people, where you took your money that you made from your fake ass books. You didn't make money from that. You made the money from the Black Lives Matter movement. But then something came out, ladies and gentlemen. She gave $40 million. Let me say that again. She gave $40 million to the LGBT community. Not the black community. Not the Negro Fund, not the Negro Leagues, not black neighborhoods. She gave it to the fucking LBGT community. But you want me to believe this bitch believe in Black Lives Matter? Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. And black people are stupid because we didn't call it out. Black people want to call out everything. Miss Fairkind does that. We call it out. We call it out. Obama didn't do that. We call it out. But the person who went out and made money off of our black men didn't do anything for the black community at all. Not only did she do anything for the black community at all, she left the black community and removed her bitch ass those white neighborhoods where she said white people are racist. You're the bitch of Black Lives Matter movement. You have more white folks out there than black. When I went to Chicago, when Mike Brown died, shout out to my brother who took me. When we went out there to Chicago, a Black Lives Matter person came up to us and asked us, do you want to get paid today to come out here and protest? I said, wait, what you mean paid? She said, yeah, we paying people $18 an hour to come out here and protest. And then we feeding them. We feeding y'all. We give y'all free meals of your choice, whatever you want. Pot pies, churches, shit that make you fat, shit that make you lazy. We gonna give you all that. Go out there and protest. We were so offended. Like, what? People out there heard protesting because they care. They make money on it. And my brother was like, yeah, man, that's what they do. They don't be out here caring about these people. They actually make money off this shit. And it's true. That's how they make money. The cameras come to make money for the Black Lives Matter to make money. It's all a cycle, nigga. And we're so stupid, we feed on the TV show. It's TV. That's all that is. Just like Love and Hip Hop have a job to show black women out there arguing. Just like Love and Hip Hop has a job to show that black men cheating on their girls and they women and they leaving their kids behind. TV has a job too. Black Lives Matter has a job too. Their job is to show you that we care about black people. But the owner of the company don't even stay around blacks. Make that make sense. Shout out to my brother Tommy. Make that make sense. The owner of the company Black Lives Matter don't even stay around black people at all. Not at all. Not at all. One of her motherfucking neighbors is black. Not one. And they did the research. Not one of her neighbors was black. She moved the fuck. She's still telling y'all to love black folks. Where are you, Black Lives Matter? I'm gonna say that every show. Oh, where is Black Lives Matters? Oh, where can you be? Like, the fuck are you? They had 35 people get shot in Chicago last week. This week, I'm sorry. Last week, they had 49 people in Chicago get shot. Out of those 49, 12 died. Out of those 12, 5 of them were children under the age of 5. I didn't see Black Lives Matter then. So kids' lives don't matter? That's what you're trying to tell me? Y'all went so hard for George Floyd. But a 5-year-old in Chicago don't get that treatment. They still can find that girl killer. Get the fuck out of here, black people. Black people are like stupid children. We get told something and we run with it. I bet if somebody came out and said right now, Obama was giving out $1 million, somebody will take that shit and run with it. We as people have to start giving back to our mental. When I mean giving back to your mental, Take a break from social media. Take a break from YouTube. Take a break from Facebook. Take a break from all that shit and get back to your mind, your mental. Because we are losing who we are as people. We are powerful people, bro. We come from a rich culture of people, kings and queens. We come from Africa. And believe it or not, Africa was one of the richest continents in the world. They took that from us and they brought us to the stupid ass America. They brought us here. They brought us here and they brainwashed us. Shout out to Ray J Dad in the building. What up, man? Y'all don't know who Mr. Ray J, Mr. McCall is. No one, man. Y'all need to go fuck with him. He's a great guy. That is Ray J's father in the chat, man. Ray J, the singer, Brandy's. That's Brandy's dad. If you guys don't know who he is on my video, y'all go check him out, man. He got a lot of music. He does a lot of vocal courses. He's one of the best vocal coaches out there. So shout out to you, Mr. Nova, in the building. I appreciate you for gracing my chat, man. Appreciate it, my brother. I checked out your broadcast the other night. Thank God, man. I see what Ray J and Brandy come from. You know, stand up to the men, stand up to the fathers, man. You don't get a lot of respect, bro. Believe it or not, no matter what they try to say about your son, no matter what they try to say about your daughter, you was in a motherfucking life, and I appreciate you for that, brother. I appreciate you for that, brother. Brandy is a beautiful young lady because of it. Ray J got his own little thing, you know, whatever. So I still love the guy, but at the end of the day, you was in your fucking child's life. Shout out to you, man. We get told we ain't shit. We told we ain't nothing. He made Brandy. Here's the reason why y'all know Brandy's songs. Here's the reason why Brandy was able to go on more Easter. He was the reason why we got Ray J making One Wish. He's the reason. Him and his motherfucking wife. So shout out to you guys, man. Beautiful couple. Shout out to you. But I digress. All these people said the same thing. Black women, start taking care of yourselves. This woman didn't say anything disrespectful. All Monique said, ladies and gentlemen, all Monique said was start loving yourself. Stop wearing these fucking bondage. Because black people we gotta answer for black other people. No other race has to answer for black people. We as black people have to answer for our race. We gotta answer for them. We gotta say, you know, maybe that person had a bad day. Maybe that person was this. Maybe that person did that. We gotta answer for it, and it's fucking us up. And sometimes it puts us in awkward situations, in awkward places where we don't want to be. I don't want to have to answer for black men. We already get told, already as black men, we already get put in a bunch. When black men say all men are dogs, y'all don't never say not one man. You can't call all men dogs. You can't say that. Because I got a guy who's not a dog. I got a guy who's a great father. But we as black men must say, not all women don't do this. And like I always say, my Tommy Sotomayor always said, shout out to Tommy. Tommy Sotomayor always said, you notice that a black woman never not denies great criticism? Let me give y'all an example. If you tell a black woman, you're the most beautiful woman in the world, y'all the most beautiful women in the world. Y'all are the best nurturers. Y'all are the best lovers. Y'all are more genuine than other races. No black girl will never say, not all black women. You'll never hear that. You'll never hear a black girl say, not all black women. Let's switch that. Let's say a black man is talking about white girls, and we say, man, all white girls are comforting. They love us. They are nurturers. They listen to you. You'll hear a bunch of black girls say that at all, because I know this girl, Becky ain't like that at all. Why we get to call out other races, but we can't call out each other. Who's been doing this for years? A man that died for all of us, Martin Luther King. He called out flaws. He called out the shit that we did, that we were going to do. He was able to be a monument. He was able to be a street sign. And if you ever noticed, anywhere in life, you know how fucked up that is? Anywhere in life that you go to, any state, anywhere in the world, you have a Martin Luther King street. You have a street called Martin Luther King. And on that street is what? Always violent. He was a man that didn't stand for violence. The guy that did stand for violence, Malcolm X, did not get his own street sign. He did not get his own street. He did not get his own holiday. You never notice anything about his state where he come from? Violent. But his hometown that he came from, it's not. Nobody ever noticed that, right? Atlanta, Georgia, where MLK came from, violent. It's sad. It's sad in the world that if you say something out of your mouth, you can get canceled. You can get taken down. People won't watch you. I speak very harsh, but it's coming from a place of love. I genuinely love my people. I don't agree with a lot of things that we do, but I genuinely love my people. I'm just fed the fuck up. Somebody has to be the change. And if it ain't gonna be me, who is gonna be? Since they have stories, I'm gonna give you a story of mine. They had a young girl when I was working at Domino's. They had a young girl that came in Domino's to get her pizza. And while she was there waiting on her pizza, when she came in, I already saw it, but I didn't say anything. Sorry about that. I didn't say anything. And she sat there for a bit. Shout out to my co-founder, April, in the building. What up, baby? April in the building. Shout out to you. She sat there for a minute. And when she sat there for a minute, I didn't say anything. And then when I went to bring her pizza, I said, I don't mean to get in your business, but I want to ask you, are you okay? The young girl was like, I'm okay. Yeah, what's up? What's up? I'm good. She said, my food's ready. I said, yeah. I said, but give me a minute. I put something else in the oven for you. I seen her outside. Yeah, appreciate that. I seen her outside. Appreciate that from the fan club. April started a fan club for me, a fan lottery. I'll go ahead and join the lottery. Keep going. Let's get it. I saw the young girl had 2 kids outside, and I asked her. I said, "Oh, are those your kids?" She said, "No, that's not my kids." She said, "But is my food ready?" And I was like, "It seemed like you kind of have a, kind of going through something." She's like, "I'm just in a rush." I was like, "Nah, your food will be ready in a little bit. Appreciate you for becoming a fan. Appreciate it." I said, "Your food will be ready in a minute." I said, "You have a little minute so I can talk to you?" We talked for a minute. That young girl told me, not even knowing me for 5 minutes, she told me damn near her whole life story. Nobody even know this shit. I never told nobody about this. I didn't even tell my boss that day. That girl broke down on my shoulder and cried and said, "Thank you for taking the time to talk to me." And I gave you all kind of flip. I was telling you I was busy. I ain't want to talk to you. You still persisted the conversation. And the reason why I did that is because I saw that she came in there with only $20 and she bought a personal pizza and a cold drink and some pasta. She was getting ready to feed 2 kids herself for that personal pizza. I said, "You know what I got in the oven for you?" She said, "What?" I said, "I got 3 pizzas in the oven. I got 3 things of knots we had, like some knots, some garlic knots. I got 2 things of wings. I paid for that out of my own check. It's coming out of my check, sweetheart. I'm giving that to you. And I said, you waiting on a ride or something? She said, yeah, I'm waiting on the bus. I said, nah, we can't have that. We can't have that. We can't have you walking the street with that food like that. That's when it get cold. One of my drivers came in. My driver came in. Shout out to the people that's in the building. Shout out to you guys. One of my drivers came in. I told my driver, hey, you getting ready to go off, right? You getting ready to go home? He said, I'm getting ready to go home. I said, look, do me a favor. Take that young girl right there, her kids, take her home for me. I'll give you some gas money. He said, you're not do that. I said, nah, I'm going to give you some gas money. He took that young girl home for me. Brought her back. That young girl came back the next day with an application, and guess what she did? She got a job with Domino's. It takes somebody to love on you. It takes somebody to ask you what the fuck is the problem, what's going on, for people to come out of their comfort zone. She, after that, became one of the best CSRs that we ever had because I took the time to talk to her. That's what Monique did, was try to take the time to talk to y'all black women and tell y'all that y'all are beautiful. You don't need that extra shit. Black women, why not respect other people telling y'all, tearing y'all down, but you don't respect the people that love y'all? Your mom was the first person to tell you that your hair is snappy. Your mom was the first person to tell you that you ain't shit. And y'all give her y'all die give her respect. But a person that loves you, coming from love, he can't tell you that ain't attractive what you're doing. That ain't attractive because you're going outside looking like that. He's supposed to take you. And that's the problem. In them videos, 3 people said that. Maya Angelou been telling people for years, telling women for years to love their life, love who they are as a person, love yourself. Miss Eva Van Zandt, the video that I'm about to show you, this is what's so cool about life, bruh. Tyler Perry, aka Madea. This man had to dress up as a fucking female. Let me say that again. Tyler Perry, aka Madea, had to dress up as a fucking female to give y'all advice. Because when he was giving advice as a male, nobody listened to him. They didn't listen to him. He had to make a character because Madea didn't start with Madea. He started doing stand-up just him by himself as who he was. Nobody wanted to listen to him. He had to put on hair and makeup and dress up as a freaking female so y'all can relate to this man. That's sad. That's really sad, bro. And now people want to cancel Miss Monique. She ain't been doing nothing. She ain't been doing no shows. She ain't been doing no TV shows. She's just been trying to work and make her money. Work and make her money. And I want y'all to hear this right quick. This is what Miss Eva Van Zandt said to women.
When we think we are unworthy,
appreciate the gifts, y'all. Thank you guys.
Reason, we believe that we have to prove we have a right to our space on the planet, in life, as we are, being who we are. And that means that we will do all manner of wonderfulness to prove we deserve to be here. And usually, some of the common things are we overcommit, overgive, we overdo, we over excuse, we overcompensate, and we stay in difficult, desperate, hurtful, harmful situations much longer than it is wise or productive to do so. Worth. What it is that you expect from the world in response to who you are. It's very different from value. Self-value means how you hold yourself within yourself and what you expect as a result. In order to get to the word, if you're not holding yourself within yourself as worthy, then what you expect from the world is surely going to hurt you. So here's an assignment for you. For the next 40 days, every night you are to write 40 statements of I am love, I am beauty, I am peace, I am joy, I am power, I am worth, I am value, I am truth, I am light, I am well, health, whatever it is, I am. And write it as a noun, not as a verb. Not I am loving or I am lovable. I am love. I am power. Every day for 40 days. If you miss a day, go back and do it again. I am. It will restore you.
She's not being called canceled. Hi, YouTubers. And she was trying to tell black women to love themselves. She wasn't get called canceled. That lady that told people some of the foulest shit about themselves. And she was not being called to be called canceled. I'm going to put some of these videos at the end of the video. But man, we got to stop with this PC shit, man. We got to stop. It's starting to be too much. And it's starting to be too much. And I just feel like we all have a part into playing this. Women, if you want your man to show you respect, show yourselves respect. If you want your man to show you that he loves you, show him that you love him. We gotta do better than this, people. We have people looking at us. We have beautiful young children looking at us. Impressionable children. They are looking at us. They're looking how to see how we react to life. They look and see how we react to situations. If we react to situations the way we've been reacting to situations, it's going to kill these children. If we react to the way we react to situations, these children will not have a future. We have to do better. And the question is it fair to say that women, black women, do not want to be criticized? And I'm going to go ahead and answer that. It is fair. Shout out to the two winners who won that, man. Shout out to you guys. Black women do not want to be criticized. You just don't. And I feel like it's messed up. Black men, we get criticized all the time for men that's not our problems. We get criticized for a man that hurt you, and now we with you, and now we get that criticism. You just like him. You every other guy. We get that. We never get somebody to sit down and ask us, why? What do we deserve? What do we want to have? And that's what's sad about life. I love you guys, man. I really do. If you stayed this long and you watched the show, if you see this on a replay, please go ahead and go to my channels at the bottom of the description and check them all out. Let us know what you think. Let me know if I'm valid. But they canceled Monique because she said stop wearing a fucking binder. It's crazy. She just was trying to help you. And if you don't want the help, you don't have to watch her. But maybe she can help someone. And I'm going to leave y'all with one more story. I was working at Domino's, of course. This was just the one in Lafayette, Louisiana. And I was working, of course. And I saw this young girl. Shout out to the people that's in the building. And I saw this young girl on my lunch break. I was going to go pick up some lunch. I was actually going to Popeyes. And I walked in there, and she was coming out of the Popeyes, and she had a bonnet on her head. And I was going to get my food, and I went to go get my food. I wanted to say something right in there, but I didn't say nothing. She walked back in because she forgot something. I got out of my car because I was still looking through the food to see if everything was there. And I got out of the car and I just asked her, I said, "Come in, sweetheart." She's like, "What's up?" I said, "I don't know you. You don't know me. But I would just like to ask you why you came out of the house with that thing on your head." And she first, you know what a black girl does. It ain't your fucking business, blah, blah, blah. She didn't say that like that, but she said it ain't your business why I came out here like that. I can come outside my house, anything I want. I'm a grown-ass woman or some shit she said like that. And I said, "Come in, sweetheart." I said, "When you walked in there, what kind of eye did you get?" She said, "People looked at me, but I don't care." I said, "You're right. I get it. You don't care." But I said, "Come here." I said, I want you to see something because I heard it when I walked in the first time. I said, "Now let's walk in right quick together and let's see if you hear it." She walked in there. People were saying all kind of shit. She walked out. I said, "What did you hear?" She said the people on the left side was asking themselves, why was she coming like that? Why was she coming to a building like that? And I said, "You see that young girl right there that's sitting down?" I said, "What you think that she here for?" I said, "You think she's here just to get this food?" She's like, "No, I don't know. I don't know what she's here for, and I really don't care." I said, "You really do care." I said, "She's here for an interview." I said, "You see how she's dressed?" She said, "Yeah, what's the point?" I said, "Watch this." I went in there, asked the young lady to come outside. I said, "Come here right quick." She was all right, cool. She came outside. I say, "Sweetheart, in your interview, what they asked you?" She kind of shortly said it. And I told her, I said, "You see what you just said? How to be presentable?" I said, "What the lady next to you asked you?" She said, she asked me, "Do all black women wear those out in public?" And I said, "All right, thank you, sweetheart." I said, "You see what I mean? She don't know you. You don't know her. But she got asked from other white people because they saw her in there. They asked her, do all black women wear those out?" So what you're doing is hurting her image because now they're going to automatically think she wears that shit out too. That's the whole moral of the story. That because you do something, you want to do it because you're an adult, other people have to fucking face the consequences. And I never saw the girl who got the job there anymore. She didn't get the job. But I did see that young lady who wore that bonnet that day. She came into my Domino's. And she didn't know what Domino's I worked at. She came into my Domino's. And she actually came in there and gave me a motherfucking hug. She said, "Thank you." Because after I went home, I was pissed off because I like, how do I dare this man come to me and ask me why the fuck I'm wearing what the fuck I want to wear? I'm a grown-ass woman. But she thanked me because guess what happened? She didn't wear that shit, and she actually did the time to do her hair, her God-given hair, and she met a guy of her dreams. And that guy even said it. He's not attracted to women that wear bonnets all day. Sometimes you have to do things to get out of your comfort zone. That's my only point in that. To get what you want in life. Thank you guys for coming, man. Everybody's going to watch this on replay. If you stayed this long, please, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're a trooper. If you stayed this long, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We got an interview coming, ladies and gentlemen. I have an interview coming with my dude, Cece, the greatness, young Cece. We did our first interview. It went very well. We had like almost 1,000 views the day we did it. I think it's up to like 5,000 so far since we did it. So shout out to Cece. He got a lot of music coming. He's a rapper from New Orleans. We're going to be doing an interview pretty soon. We got to schedule it, see what day we can do it. And I want to get him in here, man. I'm going to say one more thing before I go. Whenever somebody tell you something, take what you want to take from it. But if it ain't to hurt you, listen. Because in life, whatever somebody tells you, people get offense to it. I dare you say what you said to me. You don't know me. People just care. And if they didn't care, they wouldn't do it. So let's try not to be so critical when people talk to you. And just have common sense to know that that person don't mean you no harm. That person just really care about you. And that person just want to see you make it. Thank you guys for coming. I am the Listen Doctor, aka the Doc, man. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Everybody on my Bigo, what up? Everybody on the Instagram, what up? Everybody on my fucking YouTube. Thank you guys. Go ahead and go to my channel and make sure you hit the subscribe button on all these shows that I have, man. We got a lot of stuff coming. And I'm here to educate you guys, and I'm here to make sure you guys know that we love you, man. Let's go. Take me out.
Oh, what's good, ladies and gentlemen?
Take me out. That was the wrong one. So take me out. I think it was this one.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, that's the wrong one either. Sorry about that. That was the wrong one. Here we go. I'll holler at you guys. Appreciate it.
They